In this video, we are going to talk about the top 10 places to visit in Georgia. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for future updates. Georgia is a state full of contrasts, which makes it a very intriguing destination. Georgia's tourism attractions span from its mountain sceneries and natural features, such as Lookout Mountain and the Okefenokee Swamp, to Savannah's beautiful antebellum squares and Atlanta's spectacular contemporary architecture. There is something for everyone in Georgia, regardless of age or interest. From the world's biggest aquarium to the beaches of Jekyll Island, you'll discover everything from stately antebellum residences and historic sites that highlight life and events from prehistory to the late 20th century civil rights fight. This list of Georgia's best attractions can help you plan your trip. Number 10. Stone Mountain Park. Stone Mountain, an 863-foot-high granite outcrop with a bald dome that stands out dramatically from the surrounding area, is virtually totally devoid of trees or plant life. Between 1923 and 1970, a massive relief of 3 Confederate commanders was carved into the steep eastern slope, a memorial that has sparked much debate in recent years. A cable car takes you to the top for panoramic views of the Atlanta skyline, which is barely 15 miles away. You may also ascend to the summit or take a suspended rope walk through the trees to complete one of the endurance courses. A 1940s locomotive transports visitors through the park on a 5-mile track, and a land and water tour aboard a 1940s Army 𝐷𝐷𝐾W highlights local history. A reconstructed antebellum plantation and a museum with Native American artifacts are among the other attractions. The petting zoo and the dinosaur park, which has 20 life-size ancient monsters that move and roar, are popular with families. Number 9. Callaway Gardens. Pine Mountain, north of Columbus, is home to a popular leisure resort founded by businessman 𝐃𝐨𝐧'𝐭 Callaway, complete with artificial lakes, magnolia and azalea gardens, and a butterfly house. Hiking and cycling routes run across the 2,500-acre garden, while Robin Lake is home to the world's biggest man-made white sand beach. The lake, which hosts the annual Masters water ski and wakeboard tournament, is a fantastic place to go water skiing or wakeboarding. 2 great golf courses are also on the grounds, and Christmas at Callaway is the South's most stunning display of Christmas lights in December. Number 8. Center for Civil and Human Rights. The Center for Civil and Human Rights is a dynamic and powerful experience that brings visitors face to face with one of the greatest social initiatives in recent history. It is dedicated to the civil rights movement in the United States and, more broadly, the struggle for human rights around the world. The Civil Rights Movement exhibit depicts the battle for equality in the 1950s and 1960s, immersing visitors in the sights and sounds of the era with interactive displays that bring to life the people who worked to abolish Jim Crow laws and ensure equal rights for everyone. With oral narratives and a film shot inside the bus, the Freedom Riders exhibit recreates the 1950s bus. Visitors sit at a replica counter, facing furious faces and hearing to voices of tormentors who threatened people who sought to eat at public lunch counters. In the lunch counter exhibit, which is possibly the most emotional, through music and speeches, multimedia displays bring the March on Washington to life. Photos and stories of martyrs who gave their lives in the fight for equal rights are shown. Through interactive technology, the Human Rights Movement Gallery connects the fight for human rights throughout the world, exploring fundamental rights and enabling visitors to participate in the conversation. Number 7. World of Coca-Cola. In 1886, a syrup made by Dr. John Pemberton to alleviate headaches was blended with carbonic acid and water and served in Pemberton's drugstore, resulting in the world's most popular soft drink. The world of Coca-Cola combines colorful and amusing exhibits to depict the beverage's history and evolution into the globally famous drink it is today. There are antique posters and displays on show, as well as a wide range of advertising and Coke brand goods. Scent Discovery, the newest exhibit, allows you to test your sense of smell and learn about the origins of various perfumes while exploring how the nose detects different odors. Number 6. Hike in the Chattahoochee National Forest. This enormous national forest in the North Georgia mountains, part of the Blue Ridge Range, is where the famed Appalachian Trail, the career dream of committed long-distance walkers, begins. The Chattahoochee River, whose headwaters originate here, is named for the forest, which includes approximately 450 miles of hiking and leisure paths. Trails are accessible for hikers of all ability levels and lead to park landmarks such as Anna Ruby Falls and Brasstown Bald. Georgia's highest point. You may also drive to within 0.6 miles of the peak and stroll to the observation platform via a walking trail. Fishing is one of the most popular activities in the forest, which has about 2,200 miles of rivers and streams, including roughly 1,367 kilometers of trout streams. Camping, hiking, canoeing, kayaking, swimming, and picnics are all popular activities in this region. Number 5. Explore Rock City on Lookout Mountain. Lookout Mountain, on the Georgia-Tennessee line, was the site of a Civil War fight, but is now best known for the natural park that runs along its rocky crest. The park, which opened in 1932, and has over 900 barn signs in 19 states, offers pathways that go through a succession of rock formations and across a swinging bridge to Lookout Point. Points in 7 states may be seen from the steep cliff's top on unusually clear days. Gardens, stone bridges, small tunnels between gigantic rock faces, art installations, a mushroom-shaped balancing rock, and other elements along the meandering walk through the formations. Christmas lights and a Halloween celebration featuring a corn maze are among the seasonal festivals and activities. Number 4. Martin Luther King Jr. National Historic Site. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthplace and grave are both located in the Martin Luther King Jr. National Historic Site in Atlanta. You may view the house where Dr. King was born, which is part of a renovated block of modest homes. During a self-guided tour of this 2-block neighborhood, the Ebenezer Baptist Church is also located here, and a docent offers a detailed overview of the church's involvement in the area. Exhibits are available in the Freedom Hall complex, and volunteers at Fire Station No. 6 describe the station's role in the community. Number 3. Atlanta Botanic Garden. The 30-acre botanical garden next to Piedmont Park, located in the heart of Midtown Atlanta, is a pleasant surprise. From its spring bulb show to the beautiful fall leaves, this 4-season attraction always has something in bloom, and its interior gardens transport visitors to the tropics at any time of year. The Fuqua Orchid Center features orchids of many forms and hues, while the high-elevation house showcases the incredible diversity of flora unique to the Andes cloud forests. Exotic bromeliads, mosses, ferns, trailing vines, and small orchids surround a giant indoor waterfall, and the tropical rotunda is home to even more exotics. An edible garden and outdoor kitchen are located outside, with fruits and vegetables growing as landscaping plants. The rose garden is at its best in late spring and late summer, and the hydrangea collection, as well as the water plant collection, are among the best in the southeast. A tea house, waterfall, pond, bamboo, miniature Japanese maples, and a moon gate create a photo-worthy framing for the beds of vivid annuals outdoors in the Japanese garden. Number 2. Savannah Historic District. The best way to see Savannah is to take a tour around its historic district, which covers roughly a square mile and maintains the ancient city as it was during the Civil War. Its gorgeous shaded squares flanked by stately homes, as well as its stone-paved avenues lined with trees coated in fine Spanish moss, provide one of the most charming urban settings in the world. The historic district is alive with art, culture, museums, and mansions to explore. In addition to the historic landscape, the riverside runs along the north end, while Forsyth Park runs along the south. Despite the fact that the entire region is famed for its numerous lovely parks and squares, Forsyth Park is the largest and best example of a well-designed mid-19th century southern park. An elegant fountain serves as a focal point, and the strolling paths are covered by wonderful ancient trees that drape over them. Number 1. Georgia Aquarium. Georgia Aquarium, the world's biggest aquarium, housing over 100,000 aquatic creatures in over 10 million gallons of fresh and salt water. While the display's sheer vastness may appear intimidating, they are arranged into several topics to make visitors more focused and enlightening. Cold Water Quest is a documentary that looks at cold water life throughout the world, containing strange organisms like Australian sea dragons and Japanese spider crabs. Trainers engage with social California sea lions in Under the Boardwalk, while albino alligators, piranha, and emerald tree boas live in the River Scout exhibit. The largest, the 6.3 million gallon ocean Voyager, is home to millions of species, including whale sharks and manta rays, and has a 100-foot-long glass tunnel that visitors may stroll through while surrounded by moving fish. What do you think about our video? Let us know in the comment box below. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Thank you.